Alright, gamers, welcome back. World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore Ironman Adventures, episode 203, episode 53 on our Dwarven Paladin. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 53. Yep, okay. 53, let's jump back in. It's a little bit of a late night session. But what can I say? Probably just go for a clean hour since it's so late. It's like 1:30 right now. But I don't work until tomorrow night, around 5, so I don't have to worry too much about it. All right. Load me in, Chief. Jarvis, drop me in Azeroth. Okay, so last time we were playing, we were finishing up Darkshire. We still have to head back to Abercrombie and bring him the Embalmer's Heart. I think we'll be fine with this quest, so let's go ahead and do that. We did get a new axe as well. The Merciless Axe looks pretty sick, if I'm going to be honest. I'm a big fan of it. Let's go ahead and rebuff. Before we turn this in, I'll eat a gooey spider cake, put a sharpening stone on. And then I think we're heading to... I think we're supposed to head to... I do kind of want to go back to Felsamar and then run up through Dun Algaz. Get that Musquash route. I think that's going to have us come back here, though, which is fine. And then I need to go to Ashenvale. I need to kill Cerilius Foulborn because he's going to give us our Light of Elune. This quest right here gives us the Light of Elune. And that's like our one get out of jail free card. I think I can still Bubble Hearth in Hardcore. I think we tested it. And next level, we get Divine Shield, which is a 10-second bubble. I don't know the exact... How long does her stone take to go off? I guess I could Google it real quick. How long a cast time is Hearthstone? It's 10 seconds. So it can be kind of tricky to get off while you are bubbling, I guess. I don't know if you can macro them both together. I don't think you can because they're on the GCD. So it could be tricky. But Light of Elune should guarantee me my one Bubble Hearth. It does say grant immunity from all spells. And I don't think this shares the GCD, so I think you can like fuse these two together. Nice, tin. Still waiting on that citrine. But what can we do, boys? What can we do? A little 4-piece. Big fan of that. More copper. I mean, I'll take this node just to take it, I guess. You'll pause. More copper. I'll take one hit on this thing. I don't think that this is going to be too difficult to quest. I haven't done any research on it, but I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of those. Let me check real quick. The Embalmer's Heart. She is an elite. She's level 31. She has 2,000 health. I think we'll be fine. I think from here we're not going to go back and turn it in just yet. Like I said, I'm going to go get the Musquash route, and then we'll hearth from there and come back here. So, all right, let's eat a gooey spider cake. Clear out the ads around it just in case. I'll probably drink a Rumsey's Light. Got some spider silk, that's nice. He lies his tombstone. He lies a beloved wife. May the earth sate your hunger. So he definitely buried his wife. Remember, we have restoring bombs if we need it. You dig through the semi-loose dirt over the grave and find the remains of a coffin. Within the coffin, you can feel the vibrating scrapes of clawed fingers and the gnashing of rotted teeth. Will you open the coffer and retrieve the embalmer's heart? Abe, is that you? Oh, I'm so hungry. Aber. Wait, you're not my husband. Oh, this is cake. Oh, shit, wait a second. Okay, whew. Go ahead and bubble. Go back to red aura. Let some of that mana regen real quick. Another holy light on ourselves. Whew. Got a little intense there. I didn't know she was going to have 3 guards with her, too. That's the importance of doing research, though. Whew. Yeah, definitely required a bubble and a health potion here. I didn't just accidentally do that twice, did I? Okay, good. I'm out of there. Let's go ahead and heal up. Drink a sweet nectar. That was a little intense. I didn't know that there was going to be 3 extra ads with her. So it was like a level 32 elite and 3 ads. Oof. Alright, from here we're going to head to Sentinel Hill. I think I'm going to pause the video real quick. I'm going to run to Sentinel Hill, fly to Thelsamar, and I'll resume when we get through the Dun Algaz circuit. And we'll swing over here, get the Musquash route, and then I should probably run to Menethil, turn these 2 quests in, see what they have. We need to do these as well. I think I actually need to do these before I go to Ashtanar. These are actually a lower level quests, so we'll probably do that then before we head to Ashtanar. But I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we are just making it to the end of the Dun Algaz Gauntlet. Now the Noble Brew, it said the Musquash route was at the base of the dam. I'm assuming it's down here, not all the way back up top, hopefully. And we actually have been to the base of the dam. I do need to head in here and explore this region, but I'm hoping that one of these quests will actually take me over there. Wants me to locate Old Rustlock. So yeah, we do have some quests that we're going to do here in Menethil. instead of heading to Astronar right away. We'll go there after this, because some of these quests are actually lower level, and we will always want to be doing the lowest eligible quest that we can that's still going to give me experience, right? And these are 28, some of these are 27, I think. Yep, 27, 29. There's a 33 and a 35 in there, but we're not too concerned with those. And when I would look at Astronar, we have 30, 30, 32, 29, 29, and this is a 28. So for the most part, these are lower level quests. And that is the Musquash route. Last time we were over here, there was some tin, so maybe we'll do a quick little loop around the side here. I believe we turned this in at Stormwind too. Yeah, with Zardeth of the Black Claw. At the Warlock's Guild, which I didn't really like being over there as a Paladin, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Yep, see, like 10. Should be in this little nook. There she is. Big 238 crit. Oh, it's gonna be one of those, huh? Let it be a 4-piece, come on. Hey yo. Nice. Alright, since we have such a long run, I'm going to pause it again just while we head to Menethil, and I'll resume when we get there. We've got these quests up here. I could dip my toes in one of these, the Dark Iron War, I think, which is just going to have me kill 10 of the Iron Dwarves, 5 of the Tunnelers, 5 of the Saboteurs, and 5 of the Demolitionists. It's kind of tricky, because I'm sure some of them are further into Dunmotor, and I'm gonna actually have to like go in, and that's just kind of dicey. I kind of want to come back at a higher level and do these 3 quests. I'm thinking like 40 or so, just so I have some security, but I don't know. We'll see. Either way, I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright gamers, we are pulling up into Menethil now. We found some tin on the way, of course. A little more than we had. But nothing crazy. We just kind of stuck to the roads. It is what it is kind of vibe, you know what I mean? But yeah, we have a couple quests to take here. Report to Captain Stoutfist. War banners. That is Stoutfist. First mate Fitzsimmons. We gotta talk to Glorin, talk to James Heil, talk to Mikhail. Valstag Ironjaw.
Adventurer! The Dragonmoor Orc clan is showing its strength in more than just Algaz. Captain Stoutfist has asked to speak with those willing to offer aid against these orcs. He is inside the keep, in the war room.
Let's get a look at this place. This is one of the places in Menethil that we haven't really explored.
Looking for something specific?
Bunch of engineering junk that we don't really need. A more like barracks area. I'm gonna see if there's any books in here, of course. Nice table for the boys to feast at. Murphy West. More sleeping area. Not a single book. Guy's too busy to read. Somewhat of like an armory. Whose head is fitting in that thing? Jeez. That's a sick wall though, huh? Now that's a sick wall. Look at those shields. Guns, blades. Anything downstairs? I guess this is where they would probably keep like prisoners. Of course, we got the kegs. Red Jack Flint, we know him. Timothy Clark. The Old Gods and the Ordering of Azeroth. There's a book.
Adventurer! Valstag briefed me on your past success with the Dragonmoor Orcs at Dunalgaz. You're a person of worth. and I have a task for you.
Aye.
The Dragonmore Orc clan was all but destroyed by the end of the Second War after they lost control of their red dragon pets. The dragons were not very happy with their old masters and fiercely hunted the Dragonmores. What few remained fled from grim battle and into the mountains east of Welger's excavation. Now they've gained strength and have an encampment northeast of Menethil. We want you to attack that encampment. Gather and bring me their war banners as proof.
Right. Let's see how many pages this is. Looks like it's going to be a long one. 8? That's actually not that bad. Let's go ahead and read it so we can just get it off the list. Okay, the old gods in the ordering of Azeroth. Unaware of Sargeras' mission to undo their countless works, the Titans continue to move from world to world, shaping and ordering each planet as they saw fit. Along their journey, they happened upon a small world that its inhabitants would later name Azeroth. As the Titans made their way across the primordial landscape, they encountered a number of hostile elemental beings. These elementals, who worshipped a race of unfathomably evil beings known as the Old Gods, vowed to drive the Titans back and keep their world involatile from their invaders' metallic touch. The Pantheon, disturbed by the Old Gods' penchant for evil, waged war upon the elements and their dark masters. So this is, think Ragnaros, think the Hydraxian Water Lords, that kind of thing, the elements, right? And here we go, they talk about it here. The Old Gods' armies were led by the most powerful elemental lieutenants, Ragnaros the Fire Lord, Therazane the Stone Mother, Alakir the Wind Lord, and Neptulon the Tide Hunter. Their chaotic forces raged across the face of the world and clashed with the colossal Titans. Though the elements were powerful beyond mortal comprehension, their combined forces could not stop the mighty Titans. One by one, the elemental lords fell and their forces dispersed. The Pantheon shattered the Old Gods' citadel and chained the 5 evil gods far beneath the surface of the world. Without the Old Gods' power to keep their raging spirits bound to the physical world, the elementals were banished to an abyssal plane, where they would contend with one another for all eternity. With the elementals' departure, nature calmed, and the world settled into a peaceful harmony. The Titans saw that the threat was contained and set to work. The Titans empowered a number of races to help them fashion the world, to help them carve out the fathomless caverns beneath the earth. The Titans created the dwarf-like earthen race from magical living stone. To help them dredge out the seas and lift the land from the seafloor, the Titans create the immense, gentle sea giants. For many ages, oh, that's cool, that's what the sea giants were made for, and that's why they look like dwarves. For many ages, the Titans moved and shaped the earth, until at last there remained one perfect continent. At the continent's center, the Titans crafted a lake of scintillating energies. The lake, which they named the Well of Eternity, was to be the fount of life for the world. Its potent energies would nurture the bones of the world and empower life to take root in the land's rich soil. Over time, plants, trees, monsters, and creatures of every kind began to thrive on the primordial continent. As twilight fell on the final day of their labors, the Titans named the continent Kalimdor, Land of Eternal Starlight. Damn, I didn't know that's what Kalimdor stood for. That's really cool. The Old Gods and the Ordering of Azeroth. Great book. Oh, there's another one. Charge of the Dragonflights. Fuck. How many pages is this? 8 as well. I don't think we've read this one. I didn't realize there was, Oh, we have read this one. Charge of the Dragonflights. Great. Alright, well that saves us a read. Anything over here? Let me just make sure. No. Okay. And that right there is why we have to keep track of what books we've read. It's very easy to be like, did we read this one? Nice. It's pretty cool. Ugh! Broken ankle.
Can I help you?
check the weaponsmith, see what he has. Yeah, Executioner Sword, Blessed Claymore. Nothing. Gunsmith, nothing. First Mate Fitzsimmons.
I was once first mate on the Wave Mistress, ship of the line in the Kultiris Third Fleet, the Doomed Fleet. Doomed, for on its last voyage the fleet was attacked by red dragons. Dragons controlled by orcs. We didn't stand a chance against that dragonfire, and our fleet was burned and sunk off this here coast. I'm the sole survivor of those poor vessels. Oh, my head hammers and pounds. I'll need a fresh drink if I'm to get a handle on this hangover and continue my tale.
By First Mate Simmons, a flagon of mead. So the orcs here had control over the Red Dragon flight, and I'm assuming that's from, like, either Archimond or Tichondrius. They must have influenced the dragons, and I think I remember reading about that, and then, like, gave that power to the orcs, which they were kind of, like, controlling, right?
Welcome, 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 adventurer. Good of you to join us. Perhaps an ale today, or some mutton? Name your pleasure, and I'll see to it that you're taken care of. My name is Mikhail, and I look forward to serving you.
You're a little too...
What's that? Trius? Keep your voice down, my friend. This isn't something for the whole tavern to hear about.
You say Elling sent you here. Well then, the hospitality I expressed is now tenfold. Anything you need, just ask. I will do my best to aid you. Slim, you say. Not sure the name sounds familiar, but I'll keep my eyes out for him. Don't look now, friend, but the gentleman over by the exit is looking over here. He's listening to our conversation a little too intently, if you catch my meaning. If I were you, I'd do what you can to subdue him before he makes a break for the door.
Subdue Tabok John before he escapes. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Huh? Hang on, I got some questions for you. I got some questions for you, pal. Slim's friend. So you're gonna jump me, huh? These boys are kind of tanky. I gotta hit him. She's gonna run right past me. Pop a potion. Whoa, this is way more than what I bargained for. You're on your own, Slim. Okay, okay. No need to get all violent. I'll talk. Damn, girl, you weren't gonna help me? I have a few notes for the job back at my place. I'll get them and then meet you back in the inn. Let's go ahead and grab a drink, too.
Fill your tankard and pull up a chair. We've stories to tell and kegs to empty.
Glad the commotion's died down some around here. The last thing this place needs is another brawl.
Caught him, huh? Good for you. I'm surprised that was Slim. I'll be honest, I never thought I'd miss the excitement of some of the more devious underground activities. I guess old habits die hard. Don't mention that to Elling. He'd probably try and get me to come back to Stormwind if he heard I missed the action. I'm glad I could at least be of a little service to you while you were in Menethil. If you need anything else, just ask.
Alright, Slim, what do you got?
The Defias didn't pay me well enough to die for their cause. They took the king. Yeah, the king of Stormwind, not some lowly diplomat. He was on his way to Theramore to meet with Jaina Proudmoore. It was a big deal, apparently, and a big secret. But it's not just the Defias that are involved. They're working with someone. I think they knew this was bigger than them. My part was just to get their man on board the king's ship while it was in the harbor. The guy's name was Hendel. That's all I know. I swear.
So that's why the king isn't in the actual throne room. That's why we see Anduin as a child and his mother, and we don't see the actual king. He's been kidnapped by the Defias.
The king? I mean, the king, the real king.
Why are you saying it like that, bro?
You didn't mention you were looking for the king's kidnappers. I didn't even hear he was missing. That would explain his son being crowned some. I'll send word to Ellen right away. He'll want to know you're on the trail. I would never have guessed John would sell out Stormwind for some lousy coin. Even a rogue's gotta have honor when it comes to some things. The key now is to find this Hendel, and I think I can help with that.
There's no honor amongst thieves, we know that.
The beginning of every month,
Another warrior that buys their gear.
Marines all get paid and usually leave Theramore for somewhere else. A lot of them come here to womanize, carouse, and just have a good time. One of those groups I'd consider regulars here at the tavern, and I believe this Hendel is among them. Commander Samal in Theramore would be able to help you find him if Hendel's still stationed there. He's completely loyal to Proudmoore, but if you drop Elling's name, he should help you out. Discreetly.
Right, of course. Glorn?
Lightforge iron is a precious metal, but it sounds like your quest is a dire one. You've come a long way, brother. With luck, you might just find what you seek. And if you do get the iron, I know who can fashion it into a weapon against this necromancer you speak of in Duskwood.
Tell me more, brother.
The shipwrecks off the shore here are the doomed Third Fleet of Kultiras, burned and sunk by red dragons during the last Great War. The fleet hailed from Lord Eron, but one ship, an elvish destroyer flying Osprey, was with it. It was shipping a load of Lightforge iron and joined the Third Fleet for protection. Ironic that it sunk to the same dragons. Enough history. The Flying Osprey is wrecked to the south of Menethil Harbour. If you find the Lightforge iron there, bring it to me.
Right. So we're going to be looking through some of the remains of a ship down here.
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm so very thirsty. Won't you buy a drink for this poor, pathetic fool?
Ah, that hits the spot and loosens the tongue. Thanks, mate. I'm the sole survivor of the ill-fated Third Fleet of Kultiras, wrecked off the coast to the north. But although I'm the only member of the fleet still breathing, I'm not the only one still walking about. For on one of our ships was hidden a great and terrible treasure, and the eerie power of it keeps the souls of my brothers trapped within the ship's rotting hulls. But if you can free some of my brothers,
Dead
then
man's
perhaps
chest.
you can break their curse.
Very much a Pirates of the Caribbean type thing. Vincent Heil. Psst.
James, oh, he left quite some time ago. Felt the second wind of patriotism, I suppose. Not hard to see why he would. With all the insanity in Lordaeron, many people joined up with Jaina Proudmoore when she went across the sea. My brother James went with Lady Proudmoore across the sea. Last I heard, the fighting had settled down over there, and James was setting up an inn somewhere on the continent. Wherever he is, I'm sure he's doing good business. Damn fine cook he was. I haven't heard from him for a while now. Too busy with his inn, I'd wager. But the clerk in Theramore could probably point you to him.
Cool. Alright, let's go check out this waterlogged chest for the Lightforged iron. Then we're going to head up the coast and work on the Cursed Sailors. They should be considered undead and not humanoid, so I should be able to exercise them. And then we'll start working on the Dragon Maul War Banners. I should fish these up. Oh, Murlocs. We'll fish it up after the light forged iron. You don't want to join in? It's crazy that guy's not joining in. Okay, there he goes. Of course. Two Brocks. 3 Brocks. And then we get a miss. Waterlogged chest. This chest is waterlogged and its siding broken. Many claw Many claw marks mar both the inside and outside of the chest, as if murlocs have searched through it and stolen its treasure, but tucked deep within the chest is a single light-forged ingot. Unfortunately, many more will be needed if enough metal to fashion a weapon is to be gained. Having grabbed the single light-forged ingot from the waterlogged chest, it's clear that the murlocs have stolen the rest. Hunt the murloc raiders near the flying Osprey wreckage for the lost light-forged iron. Okay, we have 2 pools of fish here, one there and one back over there. We'll fish those up after. Sludgin. Is that how you said it? Yes. Nice 210 crit. Saving Hammer of Justice for when they run away, just in case I go for the swing, I get a miss, and then he's about to run into another one. Ideally, we just judgment them, though, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's up. Oops. We get a proc, and of course he dodges it. They have their ranged... Oh no, someone's body was right there. I don't think he forgot to... Maybe he drowned. He is kind of like under the surface. I wonder if the murlocs netted him underwater. Speaking of that, I need to... Well, I am a paladin. I can Blessing of Freedom out, but... I need to be pulling them above the water. Ideally, just not even fighting them in the water, bring them to the shore. Yeah, it doesn't seem like Sludgin is up. There's the net. It's not a very long net, it's only 4 seconds. Most of the nets we're used to are like 10-second plus. Let's get Henry out here. 2 procs, we love that. Definitely keep the tangy clam meat. There's a nice moon right there. And of course he's gonna run. He's gonna pull another one. There's no way he reset. Really? Oh, that's so frustrating. And that's why we save Hammer of Justice. Just need 2 more bars. They have an 80% drop rate, but I don't think that's true. Definitely feels like maybe 30, maybe 40 if I'm being generous. Yeah, it's not 80%, bro. Hate to burst your bubble, but get it, we're on Paladin. It's bad joke. The thing that sucks too is like they have a throw ability, so they're not very easy to ranged pull. They'll just keep their range. Start throwing spears at you. Bro, it is not 80%. That's crazy. So the secret is you gotta get in their dead zone. Rest in peace, Brancalo. Alright, one more. Head back over here, see if some of these have respawned. Might be easier than dealing with these ones that are underwater. Plus I need to go back and get that bit of fish. Have they really not respawned by now? Man, I would have sworn that they would have respawned. Oh, there's one. They gotta be soon. They gotta be coming back soon. Well, not soon enough, Jack. There we go. All right, let's throw on our rod. Fish these pools up real quick. Probably have enough time to go take on the sailors and get Snellig's snuff box, but I think I have to go underwater. And this is where it would be nice to have our elixirs of water breathing, but I didn't snag them. I didn't know I was going to be going underwater. This is one where I could possibly just take a quick trip back to Ironforge. We are close. Maybe I just go for the war banners first and then go get that go get those elixirs, and then tomorrow when we continue I can take this quest on. I think we actually are going to do that because this one's level 28, this one's level 29. Also 2 hits out of that pool is crazy. Fishing 186 though. It's nice. 225 is our goal before we have to find, what was his name? It's not I keep wanting to say Hemmett Nessingwary, but it's not Hemming Nessingwary. It's like Old Man it's gonna kill me. Hang on, I gotta Google search it. Nat Pagel, that's his name. Yeah, I remember doing Nat Pagel's quest on our rogue. Okay, 3 from that one. No, 2 and 2 actually. Yeah, we have to fish up some rare fish from all around the continent, and I'm assuming it's the same on the Alliance. I don't know why it would be any different. I'm gonna check the pier real quick, just see if there's any floating wreckage or anything like that. Then we'll go get those war banners and probably get ready to wrap it up for the night. It's getting late. And I am sleepy. Oily blackmouth, 2 pools, and I should fish those up. Should be close enough to count. We'll sell all this junk before we head out. Actually, you know what we'll do? Instead of us going to Ironforge, we'll just hearth back to Darkshire, turn in the quest that we need there, and then fly to Stormwind. Get out the elixirs, drop this stuff off. Maybe instead of doing the war banners, I'll do that. I'll just hearth, kind of finish up these little loose ends with a few of these quests, visit the bank, do some crafting, and get ready to wrap it up. Not a single box yet. I mean, that's how it goes. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't, right? This one's kind of out there, though. This one might be a little tricky to hit. That should count, I'd imagine. So yeah, we need to turn this quest into Glorin. We need to eventually go to Theramore, which is just a boat ride away from here. We take this boat over here. Got a couple quests to turn in at Theramore at this point. And then that also kind of starts Dustwallow Marsh, which is more for like 35, 36, 37, I would imagine, but... Alright, not a single box. It's fine though. We got 188 in our fishing. Jamunia.
I can teach you fishing skills.
I'm already the best, brother, don't worry. Top G Sigma, what a name. Glorin, did you find the light forged iron you need?
Ah, you found them. Now let's get this light forge iron hammered into something useful, eh? There is a dwarven weaponsmith in the dwarven district of Stormwind.
Perfect. That's where we're going.
Craft with light forge iron. His name is Grimand Elmore. I've packed the iron you found into a crate. Take it to Grimand and tell him your tale. I'm sure he'll oblige someone on a quest such as yours and craft for you a weapon. A weapon to give even Morbant Fell worry.
Nice. All right. We'll hearth back to Darkshire, turn in the quest that we have in Darkshire, and then fly to Stormwind, finish up our business in Stormwind, and I'll probably call it in Stormwind, and then we'll just fly back here next time. So. Lord Elo Ebenlock. Have you yet found Eliza's grave? Do you have the embalmer's heart?
You've done it. The magic within his heart will be
proof
you
received
against
both.
The embalmer's evil and a powerful aegis over the town of Darkshire. You have done a great thing for our people, adventurer. Your name will remain in our annals forever.
Very cool. A lot of experience. Like I said, you get both. I didn't know you were getting both. I thought you had to choose, but pretty cool. Let's go ahead and switch this out in our one-handed macro. See what it looks like on the back. It looks good, man. It looks good. All right, let's fly to Stormwind real quick. It's like half a gold, almost a full gold right there. These shoulders will be really good on a caster in the future.
Where would you like to fly to?
Off to Stormwind, we need to go see Zardeth. We need to go see Grimand Elmore. We need to do some smelting of our own. Probably talk to Malin at this point. Drop some stuff off at the bank. I guess mainly this this pole arm at this point. Let me see, maybe I can do something like this. I should just use these, honestly. The damage on them isn't insane. I should just get the value out of them while I can. I mean, they don't sell for anything, right? Yeah, silver and 25 copper, it's not worth selling. It's better to just get the use out of them, pull a couple mobs. I should have used these when I was fighting Eliza and her guards. Let's go talk to Zardeth first. Actually, let's go talk to Grim and Elmore first. I'll smelt down all of my ore over here. And then when we swing back through, I can drop that off. Now that I'm looking at it, I kind of want to do it in a different order. Reason being, I'm Jason. I want to take out some of this bronze. Ah, I almost got him with the buff before his teleport went through. Okay.
No one's ever...
Not right now, Olivia. Take out 4 of these bad boys, and then... For now, that's it. Oh, you're nice. Help me. What's wrong? Is she being chased? I think she was just being chased. Creep was following me. I scared him off, ma'am. Damn, I didn't want to fall in the water. There is a crazy elite that lurks the waters in Stormwind. The sewer beast. She said, "Thank you so much, you're so big and strong. Just doing my job, ma'am." Tips cowboy hat. Alright, let's get the gold smelted down first, see if we get some points out of it. I should get at least 1, right? There's 1. Hopefully it's 3. Missed 1 there. It went green at 177. How weird. But I did get an extra point, so 178. We just need 2 points. Basically 2 iron nodes, and we should be at 180. Smelt down this copper. Then the tin. Shit. I was supposed to take out the 14 bronze bars. Okay, whatever. Just gonna make some more pants, but it's not that big deal. Engineer. Now we'll make the bronze. Running low on Rumsies at this point. I need to get some more, but it's not something that you can, like, really guarantee that you'll get. I've just been a little, I guess, reckless with using it, but I've only ever used it when I thought we would absolutely need it, taking on elites, taking on tough quests, big AoE pools. Alright, now we'll make the legs. I can make 4 pairs. It's half a piece of gold right there, plus this stuff should be a full piece of gold. We'll be back up to 18 gold. Still have about a half a level before we get training again. And like we said, next level it's going to be, call it a gold and a half, so gold and a half, gold and a half, gold and a half, gold and a half. 3 right there, 6 total.
Don't let the humans in the bazaar fool you, lad.
Thanks, ma'am.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Make another heavy grinding stone. Grimond.
If you've come looking for the finest craftsmanship on this or any other continent,
We
in the
know
world,
Grimond.
then you've come to the right place. Grimond Elmore, at your service.
How might I apply my craft for you, Paladin? Got this crate here of light forged ingots.
That is quite a tale you have. And Lightforge iron. Not for years have I worked with such a metal. It will be an honor to craft with it again. And you must return to me later with the story of your battle against the Necromancer.
Hell yeah.
We get ahead of ourselves. First, your weapon against Morbid Fell. Here is the weapon against the fiend of which you spoke. You're all ready, adventurer. Best of luck to you, and I look forward to your tale of glory.
Bring Morbin's Bane to Sven in Duskwood. Held in the offhand removes the protective enchantments around Morbid Fell. Wow, it's got a 3-minute cooldown. That's pretty cool. Okay, make some more coarse sharpening stones, might as well. I'm mostly using our axe too, so. Well. Make 4 weight stones and 4 sharpening stones, and those will have excess of. Then last but not least, we'll go talk to, we'll go talk to Zardeth and then get ready to wrap it up for the afternoon. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Don't forget to take out the elixirs of water breathing. I need to, at least 1, just take out 1. I'll leave the others, because it lasts for 30 minutes, so. Put up the gold. I think, take out the other stack of bronze. $18 bars, 6, 12, 18 should Be able to craft 3 more pairs of pants. There's 30 more silver. I'll make those in Duskwood next time we play. I think I also need to go down to, I don't know, probably fly to Sentinel Hill, and then that's where we would talk to Sven.
No one's ever stolen anything out of here. Not in the whole history of...
The whole history. We know the story. So that's perfectly 18. That'll make 3 more pairs. Well, wait a second.
No one's ever stolen any...
Not now, Olivia. One of these bad boys. One of these bad boys. Replenish our stack. And 210. Whoops. Maybe we get there. Let's see if we get there. Alright, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. I need everyone from now on. There's 1. Already it's a fail. Dude, this is yellow. How did I miss 3 times there? That's crazy. Rough RNG on that. Pilsner. It's a cool name. The final quest in this chain, "You have served us well," kind of scares me. I'm hoping it's just like a servers kind of like brewery kind of like joke about it, but it does scare me. Don't tell me you're just gonna kill me. Not warlock. You're definitely a warlock.
Greetings, adventurer. You have the look of an adventurer about you, and I have
Thanks.
a task that needs some tending to. Archmage Trelane, my original master, fled Stromgarde in the Arathi Highlands not too long ago, and he's asked me to help him in recovering some of the items he left behind. The city fell under siege, and he attempted to defend the Tower of Arathor, but to no avail. I have agents in the Highlands already, but they've requested I send more aid. Are you interested?
Yeah, we'll take it. The slaughtered lamb, that's what we're looking for. Gerald?
Take my advice, don't sit close to the shadows.
Let's get 12 more of these bad boys. Restock on our drinks. I need to be drunk more. I'm saying it all the time. It's just a hard habit to form. I'm not much of a drinker in real life. Wishok will soon garner enough support to cause us much grief. Were you able to obtain the Tear of Tiloa and the Musquash root yet?
Most excellent. These are fine samples indeed. Lord Wishok, like all men, has his weaknesses. His happens to be a fondness for liquor. The hypocrisy is astounding. The trite fool spends his days trying to shut down our little tavern while his nights are spent upstairs, running up a bill he never pays. Well, let's see how Wishok likes this special brew I've prepared for him. Black Claw Stout. It's got quite a kick, adventurer. Take it to him and see how he likes it. Most likely the old fool is milling about the Hall of Petitioners.
Lord Barless K. Wishok.
Take my advice, don't sit close to the shadows.
Make a couple of these heavy wool bandages and then sell them. We're at 18.5 gold now. It's nice. Excuse me. All right, let's go talk to Wishok real quick, and then hopefully this doesn't kill him. I'm gonna do some research and see if this kills him. I'll feel really bad. I might not even turn it in if it does. I think this is gonna kill him. Damn, dude has Athiesh in hardcore. Holy. Let's just take a peek at this and appreciate that. Wow. Athiesh in hardcore. Probably full tier 3 too, it looks like. Wow. And he's popping that tranquility. What's the swag on this guy? I'm just gonna feign ignorance here and be like, oh, I didn't know, you know? Light, forgive me. Is that the right thing to do, though? I don't know if he deserves to die, man. For a quarter of a gold and 2,500 experience? Boys, I think I'm gonna drop this quest. I'm a paladin, I can't do this. I gotta get a look at the guy. Oh, bro, he's balding too? Can you not see that I'm busy? My words must be heard. I'm very important to the future of this kingdom. Oh, what have you there? Why, it looks like a refreshing drink. I can't, brother. It's not for you. It's actually for someone else. I'm not doing it. We're hiding the rest of the quest. It's basically done. It's gone. Alright, let's make 3 more pairs of pants, and then I'm gonna go run to the inn. I just had a feeling. I was like, I think we're gonna kill this guy. I can't do that. I'm a paladin, man. Any other class? Sure. I'm a paladin. And I'm a good paladin. I'm a good cop. Morgue Storm Shot. What a name. She's still out here crafting. Yeah, my innocence isn't worth 30 silver. Oh, hardened iron short sword. 27 silver. Go ahead and pick that up. It's a very fast weapon compared to my mace. I think the damage is about the same though. 21 to 39 versus 25 to 47, so it's pretty close. I get 5 stamina, so I would lose 4 strength, gain 5 stamina. It's a 1.8 speed compared to a 2.8, so it's a whole second faster. So the damage is pretty close, but it is ultimately just faster. And I do have pretty much everything for it. I might wind up making this thing. Doesn't look too bad either, especially with the shield. And it's a sword, so I guess I could use it over I could use sharpening stones on it instead of the weight stones. Although if I'm going to use this, I should be using Seal of Righteousness and not Command, I think. At that point, Righteousness probably is just better. Yeah, I think let's take a second and let's craft this bad boy. I have the iron, I have the moonstone, I have the heavy grinding stone, I've got the leather. We'll get basically the money that it cost for that recipe from selling our old mace, so.
Welcome to the Bank of Stormwind. We offer financial accounts and safety deposit boxes.
Two of these
for
bad
valuable
boys,
items.
3 of these
Do you
bad
already have an
boys,
account with us, sir?
1 of these. I think it said 8 of these. And the strong flux I'll buy out there. There's a sick looking Paladin too. Oh, he's actually a tank, wow. You don't see that often. He's even got the force of will. It's a prop Paladin and classic. You don't see that much, but I was like, oh, he's holy for sure. Most 99.9% of late game Paladins are holy because they're just some of the best healers in the game, but this thing sells for half a gold too. Ooh, I almost fell in. So now unbuffed, we are almost at 1500 health, meaning if I had a nice priest buff, it should put me at almost 2000 health already, which is like close to the same health that my level 60 rogue had, I'm pretty sure. I like that guy's name, Dwarf Bank. Alright, blacksmith materials, here we go, supplies.
Don't let the humans...
Kaita, thank you. 2 strong flux, and let's make this bad boy. That'll take me to 182 in my blacksmithing. At this point, blacksmithing is starting to slow down, of course, but, you know, it is what it is. Now we'll need 1 more iron bar for our helmet, but we're still looking for the citrine too, so it's not that big a deal. Again, we're never going to make the hauberk just because we didn't start as leather working, and that's just ridiculous, but... Bam!
Don't let the...
Thank you, Kaita. Alright, now we need to level up our one-handed sword skill, which is pretty far behind. Well, it's not that bad. 100 out of 165, that's not that bad. Our two-handed axe is caught up pretty quickly, too. We're at 152 out of 165, so we'll catch it up pretty quickly, especially because it's so fast, and if I use this with Seal of Crusader, we're just going to be swinging incredibly quickly. I think it's going to be... God, all the way down to maybe even a second. Every second, we're just 1, 2, 3, 4, swinging. Plus, yeah, my health is now at 1424 without a stamina buff. Let's see what we get up to with the stamina buff. So call that 1500. I would call that 1500. We're 16 health away from 1500 raw. Well, I guess I do have Mark of the Wild. Take that off. 1464. So 40 health, 36 to be exact, but 40 health away from... God, everyone buys gear in hardcore. It's ridiculous. Yeah, we're 36 health away from being at 1500 health on our own, which is pretty damn impressive. Take another peek at this guy real quick. 20 stamina on that ring alone. When struck in combat, inflicts 3 arcane damage to the attacker. The Nagel ring, or the Nagel ring. This would be a really cool ring to get. It sucks that obviously it's from a dungeon only. I wish I could get that earlier than that, but full Life Forge set minus the bracers and the gauntlets. Those he has. Soul Forge, which is resistance to everything else, plus magical damage, which is nice for a paladin, right? Guy looks sick. Actually, a pretty good paladin tank. Alright guys, we're going to call this one here for now. It is late and I am exhausted, so I'll probably get one more in tomorrow afternoon before I have to go to work, and then gym, and hopefully after I'll do another one. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for hanging out. Peace and love, and God bless, gamers.